Let's be honest for a moment. We've been told attraction starts with looks, the right face, the right body, the right image. But if you've ever felt invisible next to louder people, if you've ever wondered why some people walk into a room and don't say much, yet everyone feels them. This is why. Real attraction isn't about appearance. It's about energy. Looks fade, presence doesn't. Today, I'll share 5 Stoic traits that quietly make people magnetic, without chasing attention, without performing, and without trying to impress. Once you see them, you'll start noticing who actually holds power in the room. 1. Emotional control. Calm is authority. Stoic. Emotional control doesn't mean being cold. It means you don't let emotion hijack your behavior. When pressure rises, you don't rush. When conflict appears, you don't react. You respond. And here's the truth most people feel but never articulate. Calm reads as leadership. In a culture addicted to outrage, emotional steadiness feels like safety. Your nervous system speaks before your words ever do. And people trust what feels regulated. Stability is rare. And rare things draw attention. 2. No need for validation. Power that doesn't ask. Stoic people don't chase approval. They don't need to win the room. And that's exactly why the room starts watching them. When you stop adjusting yourself to be liked, stop fishing for reassurance, stop explaining who you are, people lean in. Because confidence that doesn't ask permission feels grounded. Independence is attractive, especially in a world constantly asking, "Do you like me now?" 3. Grounded presence. Listening without hijacking. This trait separates depth from noise. Stoic presence means you listen fully, not waiting to speak, not interrupting to relate everything back to yourself. You don't rush to prove you understand. You let people finish. And here's what most don't realize. Being truly heard is rare. Your silence isn't empty. It's anchored. In a loud world, someone who listens without competing becomes unforgettable. 4. Inner discipline. The confidence of consistency. Stoicism values discipline, not punishment, but alignment. You don't waste energy trying to look disciplined. You simply live it. You show up when you say you will. You do the work when no one is watching. You don't wait for motivation. You build systems. That quiet consistency creates something powerful. Unspoken confidence. People trust what's predictable, and discipline makes your presence feel solid, like something others can lean on. 5. Moral integrity. Strength without an audience. This is the deepest form of attraction. Stoic integrity means you stand by your values even when no one is watching, even when it costs you approval. You don't shift who you are to fit the room. You don't perform different versions of yourself. And people feel that. They may not compliment it. They may not even consciously notice it. But integrity earns a deep, silent respect. Because strength that doesn't need witnesses feels authentic. And authenticity is magnetic. Most people never develop this kind of presence, not because it's hard, but because it's quiet. Here's the truth most people never hear. Attraction built on looks fades. Stoic presence compounds. You don't need to be louder. You don't need to dominate. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be grounded, intentional, real. If this feels like the kind of strength you're building, save it. If you recognize this presence in someone you respect, share it. Real power doesn't announce itself, it's felt.